A popular digital company, Fandango, conducted research on the most anticipated summer blockbuster films among movie fans. Every summer, the Hollywood film industry competes to present popular films in order to achieve fantastic revenue. In 2026, there are several summer blockbusters that are highly anticipated by movie enthusiasts. What are they? 10. Toy Story 5, June 19, 2026. The top spot for the most anticipated summer blockbuster of 2026 is held by Toy Story 5. Although many believe the story had already concluded in the third film, Pixar apparently is not ready to truly end the story of Woody and the other toys. Toy Story 5 proves that the Toy Story franchise remains a favorite across generations, even after 3 decades. Fans are still very curious to see how Woody and Buzz face challenges in an increasingly modern digital era. Disney and Pixar seem to have successfully maintained the relevance of these characters. Although the previous film was considered a perfect ending, the announcement of this 5th installment actually triggered a massive surge in awareness. This places Toy Story 5 as a leading candidate to break box office records in the summer of 2026. Many predictions suggest that Toy Story 5 will explore the theme of competition between classic toys and gadgets that now dominate children's playtime. The emotional approach that has become Pixar's trademark remains the main attraction for both adult and younger audiences. 9. Spider-Man, Brand New Day, July 31, 2026. The second position goes to the 4th installment of Peter Parker's journey in the MCU, Spider-Man, Brand New Day. After the events of No Way Home, fans are naturally curious about Peter Parker's new life, where he seems to struggle alone without the memories of those closest to him. This film is promised to have a more grounded story scale without multiverse elements, yet still full of action. Enthusiasm for this film remains strong despite issues of superhero fatigue. The big-name Spider-Man has proven to be unaffected by this, especially with the return of Tom Holland, whose interactions in a broader story are highly anticipated. The production has also gained attention due to script adjustments that add more humor and a stronger villain plot. Fandango reports that MCU fans remain the largest contributors in the action film category. Brand New Day is seen as the beginning of a new trilogy that will shape Peter Parker's future. With massive fan support, this film is predicted to easily surpass $1 billion in revenue. 8. The Devil Wears Prada 2, May 1, 2026. Another highly anticipated summer blockbuster based on surveys is The Devil Wears Prada 2, a sequel to the classic fashion film The Devil Wears Prada. After years of being just a rumor, the return of the iconic rivalry between Miranda Priestly and her assistants is finally realized in this sequel. The film is highly awaited by audiences who miss high-quality satirical drama with a touch of luxury lifestyle. Research shows that the return of the original cast is a major factor behind the high audience interest. The story in this sequel is rumored to focus on how the print magazine industry survives amid the rise of digital media and social media. The transformation of characters in facing the modern fashion world is the most intriguing aspect. This film attracts significant attention from millennials and Gen X audiences who grew up with the first film. In addition, the fashion element, which is always the center of attention, is predicted to become a new trend upon its release. The success of this sequel is seen as proof that character-driven drama films still have a place amid the dominance of action films. 7. The Odyssey, July 17, 2026. The latest work from director Christopher Nolan, The Odyssey, has become one of the most anticipated films among movie lovers. The film promises a grand cinematic experience with impressive technical mastery. Beyond Nolan's name, one of the main attractions of The Odyssey lies in its star-studded cast. Nolan is known as a filmmaker capable of drawing audiences to theaters solely based on his reputation. The use of IMAX cameras and complex practical effects has become a major selling point frequently mentioned by survey respondents. The Odyssey presents a story focused on the epic and dangerous journey of Odysseus, king of Ithaca, who attempts to return home after the end of the Trojan War. What should have been a short journey turns into a years-long adventure as he faces various mystical obstacles and mythological creatures. 6. Scary Movie 6, June 5, 2026. Scary Movie 6 is another highly anticipated summer blockbuster, according to survey results. After fading due to several underperforming sequels, the legendary horror parody franchise Scary Movie returns with a new project. In this new production, two key figures from the early films are back and involved in its development. The high interest in Scary Movie 6 is driven by nostalgia for the early 2000s era. With the rise of modern horror trends, such as elevated horror, there is plenty of new material that can be turned into fresh comedy. Research shows that younger audiences are also very interested in seeing how this parody adapts to today's internet culture. Paramount appears eager to revive the parody genre that has faded over the past decade. The involvement of original creators gives fans confidence that the comedic quality will return to its early glory. Scary Movie 6 could become a top choice for viewers seeking light entertainment between more serious blockbusters. 5. Moana Live Action, July 10, 2026. After the success of multiple live-action adaptations of classic animated films, Disney is planning to present another modern version. Moana Live Action is a live-action adaptation of the popular Disney animation of the same name. Audiences are very excited to see how the beauty of Motunui and the Pacific Ocean will be translated into a real-world format. The presence of Dwayne Johnson, returning as Maui, this time not just as a voice actor, but in a full role, becomes a major attraction for fans worldwide. The project has gained extra attention due to the creative team's commitment to ensuring authentic Polynesian cultural representation. The iconic songs from the original film are also expected to return with new, more unique arrangements. For many viewers, this is an opportunity to relive the magic of Moana's story on a larger cinematic scale. Fandango's research shows that family films continue to have strong appeal during the summer season. The combination of nostalgia, music, and Dwayne Johnson's charm makes this film highly anticipated. 4. Minions and Monsters, July 1, 2026. The popular animated franchise Despicable Me returns with a new film titled Minions and Monsters. This time, the Minions will be involved in a fantasy-themed adventure filled with unique creatures. The film's high ranking in research indicates that the popularity of these small yellow characters shows no signs of fading. Illumination Entertainment is known for consistently delivering entertainment that appeals to audiences of all ages. The addition of monster elements brings a fresh twist, so the formula does not feel repetitive for longtime fans. Audiences are eagerly awaiting the Minions' humor and unique language, which always manages to entertain. Commercially, this film is predicted to dominate the family movie market during the summer holidays. Strong interest from children, supported by their parents, makes this film a valuable asset for theaters. Like Toy Story 5, Minions and Monsters proves that iconic characters remain a guarantee of audience attendance. However, if both films compete directly, Toy Story 5 is likely to generate higher revenue. 3. Mortal Kombat 2, May 8, 2026. The action-fighting film Mortal Kombat 2, a reboot continuation of the 2021 Mortal Kombat, is also one of the most anticipated summer blockbusters, according to Fandango's survey. Mortal Kombat 2 promises a larger scale of combat by introducing legendary characters, such as Johnny Cage and Kidna. Audiences are eagerly awaiting more brutal martial arts action and sharper visual effects compared to the first film. This time, the story will directly focus on the iconic tournament that is central to the Mortal Kombat franchise. Hardcore fans of the video game have shown strong support and positive responses in surveys, as they want to see fatality moves executed with high cinematic quality. The addition of new popular actors further increases expectations for character development. Warner Bros. Appears to have learned from feedback on the previous film to deliver a more faithful experience to the source material. Mortal Kombat 2 could be the top choice for adult audiences seeking adrenaline-filled entertainment. Its inclusion in the Fandango list shows that video game-based films remain a strong trend. 2. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, June 26, 2026. Following the massive success of the Superman film, it is only natural that Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, the next project from the DCU, is highly anticipated by fans. Supergirl is one of DC's superhero characters who rarely receives film adaptations, making this project starring Millie Alcock highly awaited. Moreover, this Supergirl film is rumored to go beyond a typical superhero movie by presenting darker and more unconventional themes. Adapted from the popular comic by Tom King, the film will offer a more mature and different perspective on Superman's cousin. Audiences are very curious about DC's new vision, which promises a fresher storytelling approach. Kara Zor-El is portrayed as a tougher character with past trauma, differing from her often cheerful image in other media. This attracts viewers who enjoy superhero stories with psychological depth. Support for the film is also influenced by enthusiasm for the overall rebuilding of the DC universe. 1. Insidious, Out of the Further, August 21, 2026. Insidious, Out of the Further is the sixth film in the popular Insidious horror franchise. The story focuses on Gemma, portrayed by Amelia Eve, a single mother who returns to her childhood home with her daughter. There, she accidentally discovers that she has a rare ability to enter the Further, a dark dimension inhabited by evil spirits and demons. Gemma then realizes that her ability is not a coincidence, but rather a dark inheritance that had long been hidden by her late mother. A major anomaly occurs when Gemma realizes that she is not only able to go there, but also unintentionally brings back creatures from the Further into the real world. This ability attracts the attention of an ancient and extremely dangerous evil force that plans to use her power to permanently destroy the boundary between the astral world and the human world. Gemma must struggle to save her daughter's life and to stop this threat before the terror from another dimension devours her entire world.